English Chapter 12 Dr. Dolittle learns animal language. Now listen, doctor, said Polynesia, and I will tell you something. Did you know that animals can talk? Dear students, if you read these two lines, you won't know who is having a conversation. But if you read further or look below, you will know that this conversation is happening between an old man and a parrot. So let us read again. Now listen, doctor, said Polynesia, and I will tell you something. Did you know that animals can talk? Here, who is Polynesia? Yes, it's the parrot. And what is she saying to whom? She is saying animals can talk. To whom she is saying? She is saying animals can talk to a doctor. And the name of the doctor is Dr. Dolittle. So, there are two main characters in this lesson. Who they are? Let us see along with the picture. Polynesia the parrot, who is talking to Dr. Dolittle. Now, Dr. Dolittle is a doctor. He is a human being and doctor by profession. I knew that parrots can talk, said the doctor. Oh, we parrots can talk in two languages, people's language and bird language, said Polynesia proudly. If I say Polly wants a biscuit, you understand me. But hear this. Ka ka, oi, ee, fee, fee. Good gracious, cried the doctor. What does that mean? That means, is the porridge hot yet in bird language? My, you don't say so, said the doctor. You never talked that way to me before. What will have been the good? Said Polynesia, dusting some biscuit crumbs off her left wing. You wouldn't have misunderstood me if I had. Tell me some more, said the doctor, all excited, and he rushed over to the dresser drawer and came back with a notebook and a pencil. Now don't go too fast and I will write it down. This is interesting. Explanation. Polynesia the parrot says, Doctor, do you know animals can talk? Hearing this, Dr. Dolittle replies, Yes, I know, parrots can talk. Polynesia the parrot says, we can talk in two languages. Now, which are they, students? Yes, first one, people's language, and second, bird language. She then further explains by giving examples. Firstly, she asked Doctor, do you know Polly wants a biscuit? Yes, this is a people's language. You understands me? Yes or no? Yes. Now listen to this, doctor. She says, ka ka, oi, ee, fee, fee. Now what happened? Doctor was confused. He was surprised. Let us see what did he say. Dr. Dolittle was surprised. He asked Polynesia, what did you say? I just did not understand. Polynesia replied to it by saying, Is the porridge hot yet in bird language? She explained. Doctor says, Please do not talk to me like this in bird language. I don't understand you. By dusting the left side of her wing, there was some biscuit crumbs settled on it. She said, Thank God I can speak people's language, or Dr. Dolittle, you would have been in great trouble. After hearing to Polynesia the parrot, doctor is very excited to know more about animal language. He goes inside the room from a dressing drawer, took a notebook and pencil, and tells Polynesia, Please do not be too fast. I have to write it down. It is very interesting to learn something new today. So students, I hope this page is clear to you. Let us see the next page. Very interesting. Something quite new. Give me the birds ABC first. Slowly now. So that was the way the doctor came to know that animals had a language of their own and could talk to one another. And all the afternoon while it was raining, Polynesia sat on the kitchen table giving him bird words to put down in the notebook. At tea time, when the dog Jip came in, the parrot said to the doctor, See, he is talking to you. Looks to me as though he was scratching his ear, said the doctor. But animals don't always speak with their mouths, said the parrot in a high voice, raising her eyebrows. They talk with their ears, with their feet, with their tails, with everything. Sometimes they don't want to make a noise. Do you see now the way he's twitching up one side of his nose? What does that mean? Asked the doctor. That means, can't you see that it has stopped raining? Polynesia answered. He is asking you a question. Dogs nearly always use their noses for asking question. Explanation. After a while, at tea time, when they were drinking tea, a dog named Jip came to Dr. Dolittle. Polynesia said to the doctor, Doctor, Jip is talking to you. See, look at him. In reply, doctor said, to me it seems like he is scratching his nose and not talking to me. After hearing this, Polynesia gave a brief description about animals. How do they talk in animal language or in sign language? She said, animals always don't talk with their mouth. They talk with their ears, they talk with their feet, they talk with their tails, they talk with everything. Sometimes they don't want to make a noise. It means they don't want to bark or they don't want to make any type of sound. Polynesia also showed the doctor how the dog is twitching up one side of his nose. Meaning of twitching, to make a sudden small movement with a part of a body. Polynesia answered, can't you see, doctor, it has now stopped raining. Dogs ask questions in this way. So students, I hope this conversation is clear to you. Let us see the last paragraph of this chapter. After a while, with the parrot's help, the doctor got to learn the language of the animals so well that he could talk to them himself and understand everything they said. Then he gave up being a people's doctor altogether. Explanation. Finally, with the help of Polynesia the parrot, Dr. Dolittle learnt the animal language. He started to communicate with them. He started to talk with animals. He gave up being people's doctor and started to treat animals. So students, I hope this chapter is clear to you. Thank you.